I am here once again.
No. Zay, you've messed up big time this time. I'm coming for your head. I'm going to put you in the ground.
Hey. Hold on, Luke. Hold on. Calm down. I can see it in your eyes. I can feel the energy in the air. And you know it's that time of the year. We're partners, right? We're brothers. What do brothers do? They go to war with each other. Zay Vega, you and this man have been going at each other for months and months. And I've stood by and I've been involved and I've watched. But I have the perfect solution. Luke, I have everything to make it all better and where you can finally get your hands on Zay Vega and anybody else he wants to bring to the party. It's a little something I'm familiar with. It's the Thunderdome. Me and you and whoever else we can get against Zay Vega and anybody that he can find. This will end. You will get your retribution, and there will be no more Slim Reaper or Zay Vega. We run the NAWA, and at Thunderdome, we are gonna reign supreme. Woo!
Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to NAWA Championship Wrestling. I'm your host, Michael Elliott. I'm joined this week once again by JPS, Josh, Paul Sellers here in the commentary booth.
What's up, Mike? Good to be here.
Well, not much. We got great competition this week.
Absolutely.
We're down in the ring right now for singles matchup between Chase Emery with Derik Vanderford. He's going to be taking on Jordan Holt.
Well, this should be a good one here. I've not seen these guys live yet, but I've heard a lot of good stuff about both of them.
Well, I can tell you this might be a first-time matchup right here between these two men, and I'm looking forward to this. What a way to kick off this episode. Episode 294. You can watch us each and every Saturday at noon right here on this YouTube channel. I hope you tune in each and every week, and if you hadn't been catching up with what's going on, go back into the vault, see what's going on. Look at that beautiful arm drag right out of the block up.
Man, this Chase Emery, he looks like a wrestler. And obviously from that, he is a wrestler.
He's definitely got the size advantage and the strength advantage over Jordan Holt. We've seen both of these men on the program in the past, but like I said, this is a first-time matchup, to my knowledge, between these two. Both these men know how to work their way around a square circle. Look at this, right into a body slam, picking him up with ease and dropping him right there on the mat. Chase Emery has developed a cocky streak since he's been paired up with Derik Vanderford, his manager.
Yeah, well, you know what to say, Mike. It ain't lying if you can back it up.
Well, you know, Jordan Holt, he's going to have eyes in the back of his head. Derik Vanderford, you see him out there pacing back and forth outside the ring. We get another collar and elbow tie up. And look here, he's got a handful of his hair.
Yep.
As he pushes him back into the corner. We're going to get a clean break. No. And again, this Chase Emery kid, we've seen him. We thought he was the blue collar, you know, a blue collar athlete. What do you call him? Five-star athlete, whatever you want to call him. Look
blue
at that.
chip.
Yeah, he's a blue chipper, blue collar.
Blue chipper.
I don't think he's ever had a blue collar on in a day in his life.
Look at Jordan Holt, though. He is on him, baby. He has fired up.
And that's the speed of Jordan Holt on full display right there.
Now, who's this manager, Big Mike?
Derik Vanderford. He's been around a long time.
I think I've seen pictures of him with a lot of big names, a lot of big wrestling folks.
But none bigger than Chase Emery, his current client.
Absolutely.
He's trying to take to the top here. Maybe we'll see them more here in NAWA here in the future. Oh, he's telling Chase Emery to take your time.
Coaching him up over there.
You do this on your own time. As he gives him a little hug. Now the people here in Asheville giving Chase Emery a hard time as Jordan Holt, he's patiently waiting inside the ring. I think he would have been happy to pick up a count-out victory.
Yeah, win's a win, right?
Oh, here we go. Up, he's got him, throws him over the top rope. Now Chase Emery, wow, look at this. And the speed of Jordan Holt again. Helping him get the advantage here, almost getting a pinfall early on here. That big boot. Here comes Jordan Holt. Oh, wait a minute. Just like I said, he's going to have eyes in the back of his head before Derik Vanderford gets involved. And it didn't take long at all, did it, JPS?
No, it did not. And that gave Emery the opening he was looking for. And I was just about to say this Jordan Holt, how impressive he was there for just a, like greased lightning all over the ring.
He's all over the mat right now as Chase Emery picks him back up, and now just going to work on him in the corner with these shoulders right to the midsection, folding him in half almost, and now gives a big old snapmare out of the corner, coming charging off. Big boot right to the chest and the chin, and Holt goes down. This Chase Emery, man, like you said, he is an impressive looking specimen.
Absolutely.
But looks aren't everything, as Jordan Holt has the speed. He could end this match at any time.
Yeah, I think it's an even matchup here. I mean, it's, either one of these guys could take the win today.
Look at that beautiful suplex there.
Showing off that strength. That strength.
And Jordan Holt now, he's in some serious jeopardy.
He is.
Now he goes for the cover, hooks the leg. Now he gets a 2 count. I wonder how much longer it's going to take for Derik Vanderford to stick his nose back into this matchup once again like he did earlier. Look at here, Holt throwing kicks to the knee from the mat.
He's trying his best, showing a lot of heart.
And Chase Emery had enough of that. He put boots right to his chest, shoots him into the buckle. What's he going to do here now? Big avalanche splash. And another snap
size
there.
advantage. It's a fast-paced match, too.
Only a 2 count. Chase Emery looking to put this one away. He doesn't want to give Jordan Holt any chance to regain the momentum. He's trying to tell John Harkey. Oh, too busy talking to the official. Almost lost this matchup here. Oh, but a big axe handle.
Right back on top of him.
Big axe handle there. Cuts all that off real quick. I think Chase Emery, he could probably end this match whenever he wanted to, but focusing too much on
Jordan
the
Holt
official.
just made him mad with that schoolboy.
Jordan Holt, though, he's looked very impressive each and every time we've seen him here on the show. I would not be surprised if he was able to defeat Chase Emery. What he likes to call himself, the All-American Blue Chipper. He says he has every attribute, every quality.
Well, I'd say at this point he's telling the truth.
To be one of the top professional wrestlers in all the industry. Can he prove that here today against Jordan Holt? Nobody home there in the corner. Big back elbow.
Jordan Holt showing a lot of intestinal fortitude here today.
Showing a lot of speed and accuracy with these strikes. He's got Chase Emery reeling now. Oh, big leg lariat there.
About took his head off.
And only good enough for a 2 count. Look at her, Emery smartly
Got to regroup.
taking a timeout. That's his first of 3, JPS.
I don't think so, Mike. I don't believe you get timeouts in wrestling.
Yeah, there's 3 timeouts each half.
No, I don't think so, pal. You joshing me, fella?
And you are, Josh.
That's right.
Well, Jordan Holt with a handful of hair, and now he's going to suplex Chase Emery back in the ring. Wait a minute, look at that. This clown, Derik Vanderford, got the foot, and Chase Emery.
They stole one.
Got the 3 count.
Good grief. They absolutely stole that from Jordan Holt. That's terrible.
And Chase Emery picking up the win by hook or by crook with the assist from his manager, Derik G. Vanderford, as they embrace on the outside and walk out of here as the victor. Look at that. Doesn't even want John Harkey to raise his hand.
That's ridiculous.
Jordan Holt obviously robbed here.
Robbed.
But Chase Emery picking up the win here on NAWA Championship Wrestling.
Sir, would you prefer hamburger A, a Wendy's hamburger, which is always made fresh, or hamburger B, which is pre-made and sits around?
B. It's hard like my deltoids.
Yes, but wouldn't you rather have the juicy taste of the Wendy's hamburger?
Hey, no pain, no gain. And that beef burger, that's pain, yeah, real pain, the kind I like. That burger put some serious hurt in me. I love it. Got any more?
Most people like the taste of fresh hamburgers, like Wendy's, the best burgers in the business.
Yes, yes, once again, A.J. Frost, the man that's too cold to hold, the man, the freak daddy, A.J. Frost, baby, you and me, one more time, hardcore match. We've done this dance all over the place, all over the Carolinas, Georgia, Virginia, everywhere, and the same thing keeps happening. You show up, I beat you up. That's what's gonna happen in this hardcore match, AJ Frost. I'll see you next week, and I can't wait to beat you up and knock you out with my old lady right by my side. Oh yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, next week, that's your main event. We just heard from Big Nasty. He's gonna be taking on AJ Frost next week in your main event in a hardcore match. We've seen these two go at it before. They're no strangers to each other. Next week, main event, huge hardcore match. Big Nasty taking on AJ Frost. Don't you dare miss that huge, huge hardcore match next week right here on the program. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we're back down in the ring for your main event this week. It's tag team action, JPS.
Yeah. Who are these guys? Who's the guy in the purple, Mike?
We got the team of the Ugly Sucklings, Rob Killjoy and White Mike. They're on the far right there in the far corner.
This is the first time we've seen White Mike, ain't it?
Well, this is the first time you've seen him. He's been on the program before. He had a great match with Big Donnie several years ago here on the show. And they're going to be taking on Luke Fury and John Matthews here in tag team action. Usually we see Luke Fury flanked by AJ Frost, but as we just said, he's preparing for his huge hardcore main event matchup next week. So John Matthews stepping in for this tag team matchup. This is the first time I think they've ever teamed together, but the Ugly Sucklings have kind of got a little bit of a advantage, a leg up on them as they've teamed together several times before.
I don't know what to think of this White Mike right now.
What do you think?
I don't know what to think of him yet. That's what I just told you, Mike. Come on, stay with me.
What do you think of this guy?
Something's a little off there. Looks like something's a little off to me. What about you? What you think?
I don't know. He's definitely a character, to say the least. A former AML heavyweight champion. Just won it this past year.
It's quite a stash he's got there.
Well, if you like stashes, then I guess that's your thing. Look at that. Locking up here. Nobody got the advantage there. White Mike coming off the ropes. Shoulder tackle. Neither man budging there.
These two pretty big fellas.
I'd say they're about even size. John Matthews might have a little bit more mass on him than White Mike here. Oh, look at that, stomping the foot. Well, any advantage is good, I guess.
It worked.
It worked. It got him off his feet, and now here we go. Big leapfrog. Oh, but he met him there with the knee to the gonads, and now we got him here. Look, he got him for a neck breaker. Drops him with that neck breaker. White Mike showing. You think he's a stripper in his spare time?
I don't know what he is. Looked to me like he was playing with his own chest area there for a moment. You don't see that kind of stuff on the ranch, Mike.
Very Rick Rudish of White Mike there. And now in comes Rob Killjoy and Luke Fury squaring off here in this tag team matchup. Both of these are the fresh men.
We've seen Rob Killjoy. He's a pretty fantastic professional wrestler.
We've seen Luke Fury. He's a young legend in his own mind.
In his own mind, yeah.
Oh, look at that, he just pie-faced Killjoy.
Yeah, disrespect.
The young kid might not know what he got himself into here. Leapfrog from Fury, rolls through there to Killjoy. Off the rope, springboarding off that bottom rope with an arm drag there. Ducks the line. This is some high-paced, fast action. Hurricane Rana.
Look at this.
From Fury. As we said, Fury, he's got all the potential in the world, but he's yet to realize his full potential, but he's on his way there if he can keep his head on his shoulders. Oh, his head might not be attached after that drop kick, though.
What size shoe you think the Duck wears?
I don't know. He's got webbed feet. Do they fit?
I don't know.
He might have a special boot.
Well, both of them just hit him square in the mouth. They just hit Luke square in the mouth.
Look, he's taking a timeout, too.
Yeah, there's no timeouts.
Just like in our opening contest, they took one timeout.
Hey, is that John Matthews? He got a little Samoan in him. He looks a little Samoan to me.
No, I don't think so.
Well, there you go. I tried, John.
He's full of himself, but Killjoy here now got the control of the arm of Luke Fury, rolls through into a hammerlock, sweeps the leg. Now he's going for that ankle. And now he's just twisted on it as Fury smartly gets to the ropes, so he has to break that hold. Now Fury arguing with our official, John Harkey.
It's a fast-paced matchup.
As we've seen, Killjoy, he likes to go full speed ahead, and he can go 1,000 miles an hour in that ring. Oh, did you hear that?
I did.
You ever hear that on the ranch?
No, sir. That sounded painful. That sounded painful. Good grief.
And another one from Killjoy. And the Duck is flapping his wings. You think the ugly part fits Killjoy there, JPS?
Well, you know, I'm not one to speak nasty of anybody, but, you know, if the shoe fits or if the flipper fits or whatever Ducks have.
White Mike has been tagged in now. Sunset flip, rolls right through. Look at this teamwork. Oh, right into the knees.
They're not done. They've got more.
Ringboard moonsault, a little line salt there. Now White Mike goes for the cover.
Might be enough. That was pretty impressive.
Only gets a 2 count. Oh, look at that. What is White Mike up to?
He's trying to taunt old John Matthews into coming into the ring.
They're playing some mind games. Oh, and the chop right across the chest there once again. And now rake across the back. We've been seeing that move a lot here lately.
I'm telling
you. Down the spine. That must be
Must
something.
be effective. I'm going to make a note of that and tell my big brother about that one. You might want to put this in.
It happened to him last week in your main event.
Yeah.
You didn't check out that match, go check it out. We got another great tag team main event here this week on the show. White Mike only gets 2 count there on Fury. Back in comes Killjoy for the Sucklings. Now both of them, what do they got in mind for young Fury here? Big double shoulder tackle. Goes for the pin.
These vets are teaching this young legend some respect in the ring today, Mike, and I, for one, am for it.
This is definitely going to be a huge learning experience from both Matthews and Fury. But how impressive would that be if they could actually defeat?
It'd be very impressive.
The Sucklings here. I mean, they're not a tag team. They're not dedicated teaming with each other.
If they win this match, they will be. I guarantee you.
Big slam on the rope, on the apron there, and slingshotting over as White Mike going for that cover. Our official John Harkey, he's getting a workout here in this matchup as well.
Out here in this heat.
We are here at the Well Collective. It's a huge beer festival here in Asheville, North Carolina. We're happy to be here, being a part of it. Hopefully it becomes a regular thing. Who knows? Maybe it won't be on the hottest day of the year next year. Here we go, Killjoy picking Fury up. Has him up in the air. Look at the strength of Rob Killjoy.
He just muscled him on up there too, buddy.
The stalling suplex. And he's holding him up at least 7, 8, 9, 10 seconds, even longer. All the blood rushing to the head of Luke Fury. And then it just be slammed down on the canvas. He's got to be disoriented here. He only gets a 2 count. now Luke Fury and picked back up. He is just in trouble here. He's getting worked over by the ugly Sucklings. Flips over, makes the tag.
There comes the fresh man.
Hip toss, well, it didn't last long, did it?
No, sir, it did not.
And now John Matthews going to the corner. He gets met with a clothesline. Through the ropes goes Killjoy, up and over, using his feet to flip him. And now he's quacking, JPS.
Look at him, he's quacking.
Never seen a wrestler quack before, but here we go.
Now you have.
Matthews is going to be quacking after these chops. He staggers to the ropes. And now, here we go. Oh, looks out of the way. Now, what in the world?
A double duck. That was a double duck, Mike. Come on.
A double duck of Suckling here. As he goes, shoots him off for a big reverse, and Fury catching Killjoy in the back with a knee. And now Killjoy, and look at this Fury, he just keeps going after Killjoy. Oh, big clothesline, takes him over the top rope. And Killjoy goes down. Look at this, Luke Fury putting it to him on the floor out here. As John Matthews has got our official distracted here.
Matthews and Fury have taken control here. Unlikely against the Sucklings, but it is happening. We are seeing it with our own eyes. Can you believe what you're seeing right now, Mike?
If it's happening, I believe it. Big snapmare there. Off the ropes comes Fury. Field goal kicking him right in the face. Big senton. Can that be the end? Covers Killjoy, gets a 2 count. Killjoy fighting right out of it. And Fury
needs to tag in White Mike.
We've seen Fury, we've seen his growth.
We've
seen him defeat some guys, tag team singles action. I might say if he could pin White Mike or Rob Killjoy here today, that'd be probably the biggest win of his young career.
I think you'd be correct.
Now Matthews throwing in a boot, just adding insult to injury there. Now tagging him back in.
They never tagged before. These guys are working well together.
They finally found their rhythm here against Rob Killjoy. As White Mike he's dropped one of the straps down. He's looking very Andre the Giant-ish there. And now look at Fury using that boot. I think they figured out how to distract the referee. Look at this, 1, 2. Well, if the referee wasn't distracted, they might have won the match there.
A lot going on in this matchup today. Can't really fault.
God almighty. That had to hurt.
I'm telling you, good Lord.
He just kicked him right in the spine. And now look at this, he's taunting him. And it's now stomping the hand as he was holding it out, showing the White Mike, hey, tag him. I thought this John Matthews, I thought he was a nice guy, but he's really showing his bad side here today.
Yeah, I don't think he is, Mike. I don't think he is a nice guy.
Why'd you say that?
Well, people talk.
Have you heard people talking about him?
I have. Something about a table, but we don't want to go back there.
Oh, are we talking about the George South thing?
Oh, no, Mike. Let's talk about the match here. We don't want to bring it back up.
I feel bad for the kid. He'll probably never get out from underneath that. But Luke Fury with that big right hand there, and now going for the pinfall.
I'm telling you, these young guys are giving Rob Killjoy all he wants today.
And Rob Killjoy wants it, and he wants more. He wants it all, and he's getting it. As you just said, look at this, a choke.
The ugly Sucklings may have underestimated this young tag team.
This is almost like a camel clutch. He's got him bent in half here as he's choking him. Look at the pain on the face of Killjoy as he's reaching out for the people to give him some momentum. He needs to make that tag. He needs to tag in his partner, White Mike. Killjoy back up to his feet, looking at the strength.
Fury trying to put him in a sleeper here.
He's got that choke locked in. But Killjoy, is he going to collapse back down?
Oh, he's going down, Mike.
He's
coming back up.
Takes him into the turnbuckle and breaks that sleeper hold, that choke hold, and White Mike is reaching out. You see his hand there. He's so close. And Fury now right back to that choke, that sleeper. He's trying to put the duck to bed here. Oh, throws him over. Oh, double clothesline. Both men go down. And Fury back to his feet, makes the tag into John Matthews. I thought Killjoy was going to be able to make that tag to White Mike there.
It's just so dang hot out here today. He ain't got no much gas left. It's done sucked all the life out of him.
Well, Matthews just sucking whatever's left out of there. Oh, look at this. Killjoy wrapped around, rolls him up. And now Matthews, he's got him in that crossface right in the dead center of the ring.
That might be it. He might make a duck tap.
I don't think Killjoy's got much else to do here. Whoa, hey, he rolls through, goes for a pin. Matthews had to let go or he would have been pinned right there. Jawbreaker.
He stunned him.
And Matthews staggered, but he's still in the way. Killjoy, oh, look at that. Almost
there,
able
so
to,
close.
oh, fingertips almost touching each other there.
White Mike is dying to get in this matchup.
And now, White Mike, he's dying to get back on the apron. He just got knocked off there. But look here, exploder suplex there from Killjoy on the John Matthews. Matthews could easily tag Fury, and he does. And now Killjoy desperately needing to make that tag, not able to do so, as Fury using his whole body weight to keep Killjoy from tagging. And now shoots him into the corner. Going for a monkey flip, but no, Killjoy smartly reverses it there, and he's trying to make the tag. But Fury's got him by the wrist. Throws him down, gives him his own exploder suplex there. And Killjoy.
Both men are down here.
Killjoy has got to get to his corner here, Sellers.
You got to get there, Duck.
He is in dire need of making this tag.
He is taking everything both these young guys have to give.
Matthews tag, White Mike in tag. Two big clotheslines there. And the Sultan of Stank dropping him with an atomic drop. And gives one to Fury for good measure. Now noggin knocker there.
White Mike is fired up, baby.
Here we go, big splash. Just doubling up on everything that he can here. And what's he got in store for Matthews? Big Falcon Arrow. Big boot to the midsection there. Here we go. Drops Fury right on top of
right
Matthews.
on his face. He dropped him on his face.
And Matthews able to barely kick out there. I thought that was three.
That was 2 7/8.
I thought that was a 3 count. Our official John Harkey said otherwise. He kicked out at the very, very last second. White Mike coming in cleaning house. Fury just going over and taking Killjoy off the apron, causing the distraction, leaving Matthews open for that bicycle kick right to the face. And now White Mike, he's in the same position Killjoy was. Ducks under the clothesline. Springboard cutter there. And now Fury, he's going for one himself.
That could be enough.
Now they got the pin. This is it. White Mike is done. Holy Christ. Where did Rob Killjoy just come from?
He comes flying out the pond, baby.
Springboard senton. Double stomp, whatever the hell. That just shocked the hell out of me.
He broke it up.
I didn't even know that was coming.
Out of nowhere.
That springboard and hitting that double stomp right there, able to break up that pinfall. White Mike was done, JPS. He was out of it.
Absolutely.
I don't know who's going to win this match. Each team has had equal opportunity to do it. And right now it looks like the Sucklings have the advantage as they're trading blows here in the middle of the ring. Each team just going back and forth. Back and forth.
Throwing blows in the middle of the ring.
Somebody's got to give here at some point here. Here goes the ugly Sucklings, and they're met with a double super kick from Matthews and Fury. Now here they go. Both of them get a boot. Neither team getting the advantage. Holy Christ.
Double destroyer.
And all 4 men are down once again.
What a matchup here today.
What a roller coaster ride we're going on here. Good grief.
I'm
Jeez.
tired just watching this.
Jeez.
I'm blowed up, Mike.
Jeez.
Jeez.
And our official, he's up to the count of 4. John Harkey got all 4 men down. He says Matthews is up. Matthews and White Mike are still the legal men here. Matthews bumping into Mike there. Here we go, leapfrog. Look at this, Killjoy. Power bomb. A sit-out power bomb from both of the Sucklings. Now Fury, he's up. Now he's throwing some more forearms here. He's just laying it into both of these guys. Here he comes off the ropes. Up. Now Killjoy, what's he got him up here for? Look like a J driller here. Holy Christ, dropped him right on his head.
Good news, there's nothing in there to break.
And now White Mike.
What is this?
He's just spinning around, flipping him. I'm going to call that the can opener. Here you go, 2, 3, and there you go.
What
The
a
ugly
matchup.
Sucklings.
Good grief, what a matchup.
I'm so exhausted from that, ladies and gentlemen. I can't say no more, but that's all the time we got this week right here on NAWA Championship Wrestling. JPS, tell them bye.
See you next time.
So long.